Those TikToks of Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz bullied me into seeing their new movie. What can I say? I'm a lady of the night for a good love scene. I came for the Zoe and Austin sexy time, but ended up really enjoying Caught Stealing. Based on the 2004 Charlie Huston novel of the same name and directed by Darren Aronofsky, Caught Stealing is set in New York in 1998 and stars Austin Butler as Hank Thompson, a former baseball prospect turned bartender who gets caught up in a dangerous hunt for cash after his neighbor asks him to watch his cat. Alongside Austin and Zoe, Regina King, Matt Smith, Bad Bunny, Leo Schreiber, Vincent D'Onofrio, Karen Kane, Tonic the Cat, and Griffin Dunny also appear in the film. That's all I'm going to say about the plot. This is going to be a spoiler-free review of Caught Stealing because the true enjoyment of this movie is going to come from knowing nothing else. First, I want to talk about Austin because, like I mentioned earlier, a bunch of TikToks of him and Zoe piqued my interest in this movie. And this man is fine as hell. Y'all was gatekeeping him for real. I rarely use the term sexy when it comes to men, but he was very sexy in this movie. His demeanor as this character, his voice, I don't care if it's the Elvis voice. I love it. His build, like, Mr. Butler, please. I'm just a girl. And the love scene between Austin and Zoe was brief, but it was just enough. Outside of thirsting for Austin, he did a good job in this film. It was a very physically and emotionally demanding role, and he killed it. And he did the bulk of his stunts, which is to be commended. The entire cast in general was very enjoyable. It seemed like such a random ensemble, but everyone was well cast and did really good bringing these characters to the screen. Now, the plot to Caught Stealing seems simple enough, but when I tell you this film will keep you guessing and on your toes once the action starts going. I wish I had a better way to say this, but to put it simply, it had so many twists and turns and so many moments I genuinely was shocked at the turn of events. I didn't see the ending coming, but it was one instance where I figured what was going to happen, and the execution of it was just excellent. There were so many great and cool editing choices in this one that I really, really liked. Caught Stealing is also a blended genre flick. There's many fast-paced action sequences, there's humor sprinkled in, it's a bit emotional, and also a bit violent. Like Austin's character was getting his ass whooped all throughout this movie, but he was taking it like a G for the most part. Hank's life was going from bad to worse in the span of days in this movie, and I think that was what was making it so interesting to watch, to see how Hank was going to get out of this mess. Baseball is also a theme in the movie. Hank would check in with his mom and talk baseball. She was the one who coached him and encouraged him in the sport. And throughout the movie, Hank would have these recurring nightmares about the accident that stopped his promising professional career. And at first, I didn't think the use of the baseball subplot was important. Like, I didn't get why that needed to be included. But baseball was such a focus for Hank at some point, and it gave him direction. But without it, he was stuck holding on to a life he could have had. Hank's accident that changed his life was a hindrance for a while. But then it became something that fueled him to take back control of his life and the dire situation that he was in. Now, I would be remiss to leave this review without talking about Tonic the cat that plays Bud in the movie. As a cat mom and overall lover, I'm always going to be anxious when I know a cat on screen could be put in danger. So I was stressed out this whole damn movie worried about Bud. And this little cat actor was pulling on my heart and did a good job. It's so funny how they can get animals to behave this way on cue. And sidebar, I thought Austin Butler had cat-like features, like he gives off Cheshire Cat vibes to me. And someone in the movie mentioned how he had eyes similar to Bud, and it was like two girls going exactly because they get it. Overall, Caught Stealing is a rousing love letter to 90s filmmaking with a stellar ensemble cast led by a captivating Austin Butler. This movie will keep you guessing and entertained with unforgettable twists until the credits roll. Go Giants! Caught Stealing is now playing in theaters.